All right, let's take a look at the quiz yourself questions for chapter 5, section 5.3, calculating in other bases. In quiz yourself question 8, they ask us to count to decimal number 10 using base 3 numeration system. So the base 10 number is the value, right? So we'll have a column called value. Generally, we start counting at 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's our value as we understand it in base 10. That would be the number versus the numeral. And the numeral will be the base 3 notation. So in base 3, a 1 is still a 1 unit. 2 is still 2 units, but a 3 is 1 base, no unit. A 4 is 1 base, 1 unit. 1, 3, and 1, 4, or 1, 3, and 1 unit. So 3 plus 1 is 4. A 5 is 1 base, 2 units. And a 6 is 2 bases. A 7 is 2 bases, 1 unit. An 8 is 2 bases, 2 units. And a 9 is a 3 squared. So reading from right to left, we start at the ones location, the unit, and then the next location to the left is the base location. Now another position movement to the left gives us a base squared. So this number here is 3 squared plus no 3s plus no units, or 9. And a 10 then is 1 base squared, 1 unit, none of the 3s. So counting in base 3, we have 1, 2, 10, 11, 12, 20, 21, 22, 100, 101. In quiz yourself question number 9, they ask us to convert 354 base 6 to decimal notation. And all we need to do is expand. 3 is in the 6 squared location. 5 is in the 6 to the power 1 location. And the 4 is in the 6 to the power 0 location. That is 3 times 6 squared, which is 36, plus 5 times 6 to the power 1, which is 6, plus 4 times 6 to the power 0, which is 1. 3 times 36 is 108, plus 30, plus 4, for a total of 142. Convert 354 base 6 to decimal notation, 142. And we don't have to write a little subscript base 10 because we understand this numeral representation to be base 10. All right, quiz yourself question number 10 wants us to convert the decimal 113 to base 5. And we'll use the method from our book in this chapter called the Horner's method. I will go upward versus downward though. So 113 divided by 5 is 2, 2, remainder 3. 22 remainder 3. So we need the quotient and the remainder. Until the quotient is 0, we keep dividing by 5. So now we'll divide 22 by 5, giving us a 4, remainder 2. Keep track of your remainders, those are going to be important. And 4 is not a 0, so we'll keep dividing until we have a quotient of 0. Remainder 4. Now we have a quotient of 0, we can stop dividing. If we stack upward, we'll write the answer reading downward. So 423 base 5. If you do this process downward, then you'll just reverse the order in which you write the remainders. So we got the 3 first, but that means it goes in the first position, which is in place value, the rightmost position. And we need the little subscript 5 to know it's not a decimal number, but a base 5 number. Quiz Yourself 11 wants us to find 2 plus 4 and 2 plus 3 using the table, where they've already, using counting skills, given us a chart of addition. So we just have to find the 2 on a row and the 4 in the column, find the intersection, which is 11 base 5. So 2 plus 4 in base 10 is 11 in base 5. 2 plus 3 is then 10 base 5, based off of the chart of finding 2 on the row and 3 on the column. All right, let's take a look at Quiz Yourself number 12, where we're asked to add in base 6 and subtract in base 6. All right, if we stack in the general algorithm for base 10, then we can take advantage of what we know about base 10. Here we have 5 plus 4, which is 10 in base 10, but a 10 in base 6, if you recall, we'll give ourselves a value and the base 6. Now a 10 is 1/6 in 4 units. So we'll bring down the 4. Oh, but that's a 10. We have a 9. So we have a 6 and 3 units. So in ours, 5 plus 4 is 9, Angel, not 10. 5 plus 4 is 9, which is a 13 in base 6. So we bring down the 3, carry the 1. 2 plus 1 plus 1 is 4. That's fine. 4 units is 4 units in base 6 as well. And now we have 5 plus 3, which is 8, which is 1/6 in 2 units. So we bring down the 2, carry the 1. There's nowhere to carry it though, so it comes down as well. So 315 base 6 plus 524 base 6 is 1243 base 6. And now to subtract. If we subtract, if I can fit it on here, 3, if we subtract 131 base 6 from 325 base 6, then what do we have, right? Well, one away from 5 is 4. That's fine. We can handle that. But we can't take 3 away from 2. So we're going to borrow. So we'll borrow 1 from this group. But when we borrow 1, we're borrowing 6. So a 12, if you recall, is actually a 6 plus 2, or 8. So what we're looking at in the middle is now 8 minus 3, or 5. Now we have 1 takeaway from 2 is 1. And we have a result of 154 base 6. And we won't worry about multiplying or dividing in other bases, but they did give us a chart. So let's go ahead and look at Quiz Yourself question number 13. In Quiz Yourself question number 13, again, they've done the multiplication for us and given us a chart that looks like a counting chart. So we find the 2 in the row, the 4 in the column, and find that 2 times 4 is 13. Here we're looking at a base 5 number, right? And 4 times 4, find your 4 in a row and your 4 in a column. And now we have a 31 base 5. Remember to put the little subscript on so that you know it's not a base 10 number.